Hello everyone, welcome to the another very important session in which we will be discussing some more important questions and the concepts for our upcoming CSIR NET and the GATE exam. So I hope that the discussion which we will be doing today in this session will be getting clear to all of you guys. But in case if there will be anybody having any doubt, we can surely talk about it. And if everything will be getting clear to you, then that's great. So today again we are going to talk about the important topics of electronics, and in our previous sessions we talked about the other important subjects. So today is this time we are going to talk about the electronics part. Okay, now let's continue the discussion, but before that I need to show you some important slides, and that's what I'm gonna show you initially, and after that we will continue the discussion. So guys, since you are going to have your exam soon, so in that case this kind of discussion is going to be very important for every one of you and can help you a lot to take your preparation to the next level and to get ready for your upcoming exam too. So guys, I hope each and everything we will talk about in the session will be helping you a lot. Also, if you're going to follow these things we are talking about in the session, they can help you a lot to like make a good command on the subject topics and to know what you exactly need to prepare first, on what topics you need to focus more, like all that thing will be getting clear. Okay, so let's go ahead. The first thing I'm going to show you is the latest offer information. So what are the offers which are going on, how you can save a lot with the offer. All the details have been shown here on the screen. Along with that guys, you can use and apply the code that is Anjali Alive as mentioned here on the screen, and you can get the discount in the total subscription amount. So what you have to do, you just need to use and apply the code Anjali Alive to get the discount in the total subscription amount. And the another thing is the offer is valid till 14th April. Okay, also guys, now I'm going to show you another important slides, but one more thing I would like to mention here, that if you want to share this information with your friends too, like those who are doing the preparation for the exam, and you think this information can help them even to save a lot. Okay, so in that case what you can do, you can share this information with them too, so that they will be able to save a lot of amount, okay, by using and by applying the referral code that's Anjali Alive as mentioned here on the screen, and they will be able to get the great discount. Also guys, you can let them know about all these details which you can see here on the screen, so that they will not miss anything. Okay, now let's go ahead. So I'm going to show you some important slides, like this is regarding the Unacademy subscription, this is regarding the session itself, this is going to be something about me, this is going to be regarding the community feature. So everything will be helping you a lot, okay, because community feature will be helping you to know about the latest updates, the new courses and all the important details. Along with that guys, this is going to be the slide which will help you to know about the iconic subscription, that is what are the benefits you will get if you will take the iconic subscription. Even guys, we are going to have the notes available on the learning app now. So if you will be taking the subscription, you will be able to get all these benefits. Along with that, you will be able to check out the notes which will help you to take your preparation to the next level under the guidance of top educators. You can use and apply the code Anjali Live whenever you will proceed further to take the subscription. These are the benefits you will get if you will be taking the plus subscription, and all the details about it have been shown here on the screen too. Next is about the light subscription. Even you can use and apply the referral code Anjali Live to get the discount in the total subscription amount. Another one is going to be your plus, iconic and the light subscription. Difference between them and how you will be able to get all these benefits, all that has been shown here on the screen. Let me know if in case there is anybody having any doubt. We can talk about it, but if everything is getting clear, then that's great. So let's go ahead to do more discussion here right now. So basically guys, today we are going to talk about the major portion of electronics. Means what is that portion we are going to have, from where you can expect the so many questions in your upcoming exam, and when you will be preparing like the topics, the one I'm gonna talk about here and which are going to be very much important for the exam, you will find that most of the questions in the previous years have also been asked from these topics, right? So this way it will be helping you a lot. Now let's go ahead to do the discussion about these topics one by one, and I will even keep on telling you that how you can do this kind of preparation or what you have to consider to do this preparation. So actually guys, when we talk about electronics, we are having the basics there too, which can help us a lot to work on the important questions. And what are these basic portions? These are going to be like the logic gates, okay, the basic information about the different systems. For example, you can have decimal numbers there, binary numbers there, okay, and different systems. So if you have that basic knowledge about these systems, the numbers which are present there, it can help you a lot to just work on the difficult questions or the different type of questions too. Okay, so this is how guys you can prepare different number systems along with the logic gates. If you don't know about them, then even at this point of time you can learn it, mainly the logic gates. And if you're going to go for the number systems, I would suggest you to prepare the binary number system and the decimal number system, at least these two, and other ones is your choice. Like if you think you want to prepare the other ones too, it would be great. Now, if I'm going to talk about the logic gates, now what you have to prepare in that part, let me just quickly tell you, because there can be some additional things you didn't prepare earlier, but now you need to prepare them too, okay, because that's something important. So first thing is, its symbol means how you draw, what is its a circuit diagram and all of that, like how you just make the logic gate. There are going to be three categories of the logic gate. One is going to be the basic logic gate, another one is going to be your spatial logic gate, and the next one is your universal logic gates. Now universal logic gates are known as universal because these are going to help you to draw other logic gates with the help of universal. So there are going to be two logic gates which are universal logic gates. These are NAND gate and the NOR gate. Okay, this is how you can consider it. Other basic are going to be NOT, and OR. I'm just giving you a quick introduction about it, and then I will tell you that how you should prepare it. Okay, XOR and XNOR are your spatial logic gates. Now the point is, there after considering their symbol, that means how you can draw it, how you can make these logic gates, you should go for getting their output expressions. Means what kind of outputs you get. If there are two inputs, so initially you will start working on two input part, then NOT gate can just have the one input and one output corresponding to it. But AND gate or XOR, XNOR, NAND, NOR, you can have the two inputs there. So when you will consider the two inputs, so then what kind of output it will give you? Is it A dot B? Is it A plus B? Is it going to be plus? Doesn't mean plus addition here, but it means a particular symbol. Means it can be OR gate operator, AND gate operator, like that. Okay, XOR, so is it AB plus A bar B bar, A bar B plus A B bar, like that. So in that way you need to prepare the output expressions. Then once you get to know about these things, you have to prepare the truth table part. Now once you will consider the truth table, what will be the next thing you have to consider? That's going to be your another section, and that is what is the unique output you get. Because once you have created the truth table, now it's easy for you to observe that what is the unique output there. Now what is the meaning of unique output? For example, when all the inputs are equal, then you are getting a particular output. It can be 0 or it can be 1. Or when there are odd number of ones, you are getting this particular output then. So this is a specific thing you are observing there, done. So only at a time you are getting that particular kind of output corresponding to the given inputs, and that gives you the unique output. Okay, and that's how it works. So output should be clear, that what kind of output expression we will have for a particular logic gate. Symbol of the gate should be clear, truth table should be clear, and unique output should be clear. At least these many things we need to know. And why I'm talking about unique output part, because let's say you know about it and they have given you a specific case for the 4 input 3 input gates, okay, or like more than 2 input gate, so it will be easy for you to finalize your answer in that way. And that's why it's important for you to consider it. Okay, If in case there is anything you will have like as a doubt and you want to ask, you can surely tell me. Now, once you got to know about these things, you are ready to go ahead for the conversion of gates. Means even you can prepare this part because there are so many ways they can ask the questions from this section. So next thing is, let's talk about universal logic gates first of all. How many NAND gates? Because universal gates can create all the other type of gates. So how many NAND gates are required to construct the NOT gate? How many NAND gates are required to construct the AND gate? How many NAND gates are required to construct the OR gate? How many NOR gates are required to construct this, or any of the gates particularly? So that part should be clear. And there is a trick or a theory. We call it the Friends theory. It's not something you get in the books, but it is something we just have created. Okay, so that this particular thing will become easy for you and you will not have to put lots of effort to memorize it. You can easily memorize it once you prepare the way we will talk about it in our upcoming session. Okay, so that will be the analysis session of electronics and that will be making everything easy for you to consider. Now let's go ahead. After considering this part, you should also know like XOR to XNOR conversion, how it can take place. Okay, what you have to add, what you have to consider to get the similar output as XNOR gate output if you have the XOR gate already given to you. So that thing can even help you a lot there, guys, and don't miss that part. So this is like, it's not one question you are expecting from here, it's not two, but there are so many different type of questions you can have. Also, these gates are having their specific names, like the parity checker is the more popular one. So you can expect this question, which of the following gates is known as parity checker? Or even their like circuits or their way of just showing them with the different things, how you can construct these gates with the different components, even that part can be expected. Okay, so you can see how much we can talk about the logic gates. It's not just basic, but it is going to have so much in it. Okay, let's go for the next part. So logic gates are the one you have to prepare and in a very well manner. Okay, the second thing is going to be where you will have to consider the another important topic of electronics. And what is that? Even you will have to consider the operational amplifier. So what is the operational amplifier, how it works, what is its simple a symbol, how many inputs it can have, what is going to be the saturation voltage, how it gives you the output. Okay, what is the meaning of saturation voltage, what is the virtual ground concept, if there is going to be the feedback path present in the op-amp towards the negative side of the input, means the inverting input terminal, then what will happen? If it is present on the positive side, then what will happen? So this is how you have to consider all these things, right? And when you are getting ready for all these things, you should find the gain, which is the voltage gain, and then the phase difference theta, you should be able to find that part too. So this is how, when you will be able to find all these, like you are ready to work on different type of questions. Then there comes the next point, which is the high pass filter, okay, and low pass filter. So depending on the gain, that it is going to be high at the higher frequency or the lower frequency, you categorize the different type of filters. And when you will differentiate the high pass and the low pass filters, what will happen next? You are just going to get the different gains there and whether what kind of gain it is, like that. Okay, now tell me if in case there is anybody having any doubt, we can talk about it. But if it is getting clear, that is the kind of preparation you have to do from the op-amp. Even with the help of op-amp, when you will be constructing the different type of circuits, means how you can construct the integrator with it, how you can construct the differentiator with it, how you can construct the amplifier, like a particular kind of amplifier with it. You have to prepare all of that. And once you're going to prepare all of that, guys, the next thing is going to be to identify the circuits. Like the integrator and differentiator circuits are having just a little bit difference in them, the position of capacitor and the resistance part, right? It gets interchanged in one or the another case, right? So in that case, it becomes very important that we have to focus on that part, and we need to take care of this part very, very carefully. Like, okay, this is how we are gonna call it integrator or differentiator. Related to that, even I'm gonna consider the tricks in my sessions. So that's going to be in the next session, the analysis session of electronics. We will talk about that part too. Now, once you cover up the OPM topic, what is the next one you have to prepare? So that is going to be your multiplexer, okay, demultiplexer, your decoder, encoder, as well as comparator. So all these are the different topics you have to prepare, because you can consider one of the topics based questions there in your exam, even multiplexer based, demultiplexer, decoder, encoder, or the comparator, like any of these sections. So these are some common topics, but we can expect we can have the question from these sections even in the exam. Okay, so it's going to be important for us to prepare that part. Now the next one is, like in these cases, you should know about the number of inputs, number of outputs. Okay, then we can have the next one, that's going to be how it works. Okay, and what kind of truth table you are going to have for this specific case. So that will be making everything clear to you if you're going to prepare it this way. Now, even there are tricks related to comparator and the multiplexer output. So that will be making everything look like, oh, it's there is nothing in this topic, like it's so easy. With the tricks, generally topics become so much easy that we don't have difficulty in preparing them or getting them. That how to find their outputs, how to get what will be the specific output we will have in this particular situation. So everything seems to be quite easy this way. Okay, now once you got this part, what next? Next is going to be your flip-flop topic. I'm especially talking about the particular topic instead of categorizing them as a sequential circuit or the combinational circuits. No, I'm just writing the topics or talking about the topics here to make it clear to you what topic we are talking about, right? Now, if we are going to talk about flip-flops, everything is important in that section. Different type of flip-flops, RS, okay, JK, D and T, like everything. Then there are truth tables, there are output expressions, then the feedback connections you have to observe while drawing or making the circuit. Then there are like the state transition diagrams, okay. Along with that, the characteristic equation which gives you the output expression corresponding to it. So that's what you have to consider. Everything is going to be quite important, right? And that's how when you are going to consider this section, it will be helping you to work on any such type of flip-flop based question. One more thing, how to make the different type of flip-flop. If we are having a specific type of flip-flop, what changes needs to be done, how we need to change the feedback, how we need to make changes in connections there in a specific type of flip-flop. That is even important for you to observe. Okay, how to use the K-map with the help of the truth table to get the characteristic equation. So everything will be helping you a lot if you are going to prepare this part. Next thing, once you prepare the flip-flop section and you prepare the things we talked about here just now, so you are ready to work on the next topic after this. Now what it is and how it will be helping you, let's come to that part now. Let me just tell you about that section. I hope each and everything we talked about till now is clear. But in case if there will be anything you want to ask, you can surely tell me about it. Okay guys, the next is going to be your important topic that is based on the transistors. So after covering all these, it's very important to focus on transistors. Whether it is PNP, whether it is NPN, what kind of transistor you are going to have, it should be clear with the circuit. And if it is a specific type of transistor, what are the different formulae which you can directly use there, then what is the Q point, related to Q point even you can expect the questions in the exam. Okay. And sometimes it happens that some of the students are going to have difficulty in making the equations with the given circuit of transistor. In that case, there are some special kind of or most popular circuits we are going to have related to transistors, which you can directly prepare along with their important formulae, so that you will not have difficulty while solving the questions related to transistors. So that will be making everything quite easy for you, right? And this is how you can just do that preparation of the transistor topic. Tell me if in case there is any doubt anybody is going to have, we can talk about it. But if everything is getting clear till this point, that's great. But this is also one of the topics you should not miss. And when you will be covering this one, you will find it easy. Just cover it up step by step. Mostly students even find transistor topic to be difficult, but it is not at all difficult. Firstly, start its preparation from basics. Prepare their symbols. Other than that, consider the role of base, emitter, and the collector. Which one is more dense, which one is less dense, which one is going to accept the electrons, which one is going to emit it. So depending on the type of transistor you are studying, whether it is NPN or PNP, you can easily consider that part, right? And it will be making everything quite simple and easy for you. So this is how you have to consider all these things, and you can tell me if there will be any doubt you will have. We can talk about that part too. Once you cover up the transistor part, now you are ready to go ahead to the next topic, which is your different components related circuit, like how to solve them. It can have diode in it. It can have capacitor in it. Okay, it can have different components. So if you are having the circuit diagram given to you, means it can be any kind of circuit diagram. If there will be just junctions, you will have, junction means a point where all the connections are like just connected like this. Okay, so in that case you will go for what? You will use the KCL to simplify any junction. Means it's not necessary it will be this way. It is there, like this is kind of circuit you are gonna have. So in that case, this is a junction. So then you will have to use Kirchhoff's current law. The current, incoming current and the outgoing current, the total sum of incoming and outgoing currents will be equal. But if it is a closed circuit, instead of just junction, there is a completely closed circuit like this. Okay, there will be battery or attached to it, there will be resistance, there can be diode, like anything. So in that case, you go for the KVL, which is Kirchhoff's voltage law. And Kirchhoff's voltage law we generally use for the closed loop case. The KCL we use for the junction case. Now they can ask you to find the current, they can ask you to find the voltage, they can ask you to find the resistance value, the power, anything. But you should know the KCL and KVL very well to work on any such type of question, so that you will not have difficulty anywhere in any such type of question to work on them and to simplify them. So this was like the discussion about the major portion of electronics, from where generally we expect or we get the questions in the exam. So if you're going to cover up this much part, you will be ready for your exam. But as I always say, don't just focus on what has been asked in previous years, but also look at this like, okay, let's say in the previous year question papers, you found this topic and you found this particular concept from the topic based on which the question has been asked. Now how you have to do the preparation? So you have to see what are the other related topics from this too. Means it's surrounding topics. Maybe the last time or the previous years they asked this topic or concept based question, but now they can even include something related to that, to modify that question, to change it a little bit. Okay, and to solve on that particular type of question or to work on that, you have to be ready to like relate the other concepts there, to merge the concepts for solving it. So that's the mistake we are doing when we are trying to do the best preparation, that we just stick to one thing, that okay, this is the topic, I just have to cover it up. But no, you also have to do efforts to prepare the related things. You also have to do the efforts to just look at what are the other possibilities Means if they have asked this part last time, so we have to think or we have to be creative there, that this is already asked, it can be there, it's not like it will not be, it can be there for sure, but along with that some additional part can also be there. So will I be able to work on it if this question will be modified this way, or something related to the concept will be included in the question? That's the question you have to ask to yourself. And once you're going to ask that question to yourself, you will be able to see a great difference in this part, that whether you are considering that you can work on it or no. Okay, but anytime whenever you will be doing the preparation by thinking about this part, that I'm not just going to prepare this, but I'm going to prepare more than this. Okay, so that nobody can beat me and nobody can just like make me feel that my preparation was less, right? So for that reason we have to cover up as much as we can related to the topics when we are having enough time to do it. Clear? So I hope guys, with the discussion we have done just now in the session, everything is going to get clear to you, and now you are having a clear idea about this part, that what is most important for you to cover up from electronics portion and what is not that much important. Okay, so everything we have tried to include here, and even if you're going to cover up these topics which I have talked about the way we have talked about them, you will be feeling more confident, and you will find like even if you're going to check the previous year question papers, your major portion of the exam from the last 5 years, 10 years, whatever you're going to check, will be from this section which I have mentioned here. And the way I have mentioned, you have to prepare it that way, means it will be helping you a lot. Okay, and other than that guys, if you will have any questions, queries or doubt, there are going to be so many courses, the plus courses going on. So by taking iconic subscription or the plus subscription, you can do the best preparation under the guidance of top educators, and you can take your preparation to the next level. If you want to do the preparation with the important, well structured, well planned courses by the top educators, then you can even take the subscription. And even right now, the latest offer which is going on Unacademy, related to that, all the details have been shown here on the screen. So you can use and apply the code that is Anjali A Live as mentioned here on the screen to grab this offer. And guys, all the details have been shown here. Other than that, if your friends even want to do the best preparation under the guidance of top educators, you can share the information with them too. Let them know about the code, let them know about the offer, and let them know that the offer is just valid till 14th April, so that they will be able to get the benefits from this offer, and all the important courses, the notes, and all the important things they will be getting after taking the subscription. So these are the benefits you will be getting if you will take the iconic subscription or the plus subscription. So all details have been shown here on the screen. So many courses are going on right now, while many new courses will be starting in upcoming days. So if you're the one who thinks like, okay, you want to get the guidance by the top educators and you don't want to let this time pass or go like that, but you want to utilize it to the 100%, so this is the best time for you to start your preparation. Okay, and to take it to the next level under the guidance of top educators. Okay guys, I hope each and everything is clear. So let's say somebody is there who wants to ask that at this point of time, even if they will be starting the preparation, so can they do good in the exam? The answer is yes, surely you can do good, and you can take your preparation to a very good level if you will work with the proper planning and you have the strategy in your mind that these are the steps I'm going to follow, and this is how I will be able to go ahead and I will be able to do the best preparation for the exam. Okay, so this is how the things will be helping you a lot. Let me know like if there will be any question you will have related to what we have talked about till now today in the session. But if everything is gonna be clear, then that's great, 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 great. Okay, one more thing guys, as we have talked about the topics sequence wise, that firstly I talked about the one logic gates, then I've talked about next. So I think even if you think like, okay, this sequence can work for you, you can even prepare all these topics one by one and step by step, so that you will find that okay, everything is getting clear to you. Because once you prepare the logic gates and you focus on that unique output part, the truth table part, and all of that. Oh, one topic separately you can prepare if you want, that is K-map, which will help you to do the Boolean expression simplification. So how to make the K-map, that is what you have to prepare. Along with that, how to do the simplification in the K-maps, that's what you have to prepare. And other than that, what are the values you keep here? If it is a 4 variable K-map, that's what you have to prepare. So like 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, like that. So it's going to be 1 1 1 1, for example. So you can just encircle them and you have to take a common value. What is that common value? Like B values 1 for all these ones and D values 1 for all these ones. So this is how we can just consider it. Okay, if in case there is anybody having any doubt in this part, now let me know. Otherwise guys, the K-map is going to be the best approach to do the simplification. If somewhere you are having quite difficult expression to simplify and to get the Boolean expression, then K-map can help you a lot. Other than that, you should know the SOP form and POS form difference, and the simplification becomes quite easy for you after that. Whether you have to fill the ones in the K-map, zeros in the K-map, like that's what all you prepare when you do the simplification of SOP and POS, and you get to know that what you consider for SOP and what you consider for POS form. Okay, that's how the things will work. I hope guys each and everything is now clear to every one of you. But in case if there will be anybody having any doubt, can surely let me know about it. Regarding the latest offer, I have shown you the slide. So if you don't want to miss it, you can take the subscription today. Let's keep it this much. Thank you so much everyone for joining the session and attending it till the end. Thank you. Bye. Take care.